Hello, everyone. uh, I woke up thinking about this morning with all the stuff that's going on. I know I need to stop looking at the news, listening to the news, because you can't help but get involved. It's just everywhere. Even my kids have started to talk about it. Uh, but I got into a conversation with someone on Facebook about they keep bringing up the crime bill that Biden wrote. Okay. And they keep bringing up the comment of segregation. He didn't want his kids to go to school with black folks. And I'm like, uh, are y'all forgetting that 90% of the GOP wouldn't even let you live near them, not alone go to school with them, with their kids? And I remember where it was certain areas you was not to be found after dark. Yeah. Yeah, we thought it was funny. Oh, yeah, you better not be in Fairline after dark because the police will be right there on you. And us being young, we didn't realize that that's going to be you 20 years from now because ain't nothing changed. They want you to think it have, but it really haven't. And we keep forgetting that it was the GOP, Wallace, who said segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. Okay? They want to keep talking about Trump did this and Trump did that. You know what's going to happen? If Trump got back in office, he's going to bring, you know who he's going to bring? The Steve Millers, the Steve Bannons, the Kelly Conways. And you know, Trump going to be back there making money and let these fools run stuff like he did the last time. And tell the truth. When they talking about this crime bill, excuse me, um, it was rough back there in the 80s. It was way worse than what it is now. People were uh, killing like flies over that crack. They was stealing everything that wasn't nailed down. And they might take it if it was nailed down. and and now you have people talking about all of the law enforcement's not tough enough. What do you people want? It's crazy. They use stuff just to get political points. That's all. Because they was complaining about the three strike thing was too tough. Well, if you want to go out there and keep committing violent crimes, okay. Now we're not talking about the ones that was falsely charged and all that because that happens to all kind of people. And and you have to remember, think back. Nobody thought Trump was going to win. I didn't think it. A lot of people didn't. I didn't vote. Okay, because I really wasn't into it because they did what they did, but now it's like, whoa, I better start paying attention. Um, so if you want to stand on the fence because of people's past deeds, well, you're going to be shitting on the future doing that. Because remember how sick the world was after Trump won? And nobody thought he was. But yes, the fuck he did win. And we all was like, wait a minute, rewind, rewind. I'll vote. This time I will vote. But it was too late. You know, we had to be bombarded with the Steve Millers. There, First day in office, putting up the Muslim ban. That was a circus. And then we had to put up with Mike Pence looking like a ghost, looking like a sheep. And then the Kelly Conway, talking about some altered truths. What? And then, in the Mexico border, that was a shame. Separating them kids away from their families, putting them in cages. But too bad they didn't do that to y'all when y'all came over here taking over stuff. Then we had to look at that Steve Bannon. Oh, that's why I said we were sick for 4 years. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing about Trump did this, Trump did that. He fired this person, he fired this person. And then the racism. And all those black people that talking about my paycheck was so much bigger. We had money when Trump was around. Yeah. How many people with these rich pockets was slaughtered in the streets by somebody who was broke and disheartened? Okay? They think that no, nothing is won by force. Nobody wins by evil. Why are these black people on here trying to act like Trump is doing y'all some good? And this is the conversation that I had with somebody on Facebook. Um, okay, he said, yeah, because they was talking about this guy was on there talking about Trump didn't want he was getting on his boat and he had some black people with him. And Trump's people told him, no, you can't come on here with that black person. So they didn't come on his yacht. Some old mess. And then somebody gonna reply, yeah, but I bet he didn't write the crime bill that got us 3 strikes. And then bragged about how he didn't want his kids going to school with black kids. They doing that now. They doing that right now. The GOP, they don't see what the GOP is doing right now with our kids, to our kids. You got the GOP teaching our kids that black people benefited from slavery. Come on, people, get real. Look with your eyes. And then I wrote him back, yeah, I bet your house was broken into. I bet your house wasn't broken into every month during crackhead season. If you commit a crime, a violent crime 3 times, you should be locked in. And that's going on still to this day. Like I mentioned, look at the crime now. I mean, just like this man that killed that police officer in New York, he was out on bail. Okay? Now, when you try to get tough on crime, oh, y'all too tough. Oh, y'all trying to lock up all the black people. Wait a minute. We're not going to excuse us black people no more. Stop committing crimes. Okay? Stand back and heal from your afflictions. Let's start healing. Let's start going to rehabs and try to bond together, help one another. And then they always talking about something what Biden said or Trump said. We all just said something. Remember, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. And and I said, and believe it or not, there is decent. Let me see. Okay, then he responded, and all of what you say may be true, but we know the law is never evenly applied. Okay, we can see that now. See how much Trump is getting away with? Even the average Joe wouldn't even get that much privilege. We know that white, rich people have have it going on. They can get away with a lot of stuff. But you got a lot of rich white people in prison too. Black folks always get it worse. Yes. Yes, we do. And we still doing stupid stuff. Okay? Now, we all know you're going to get the worst end of the stick. But yet, we still out there stealing. We still out there killing. We still out there committing all kind of crimes, beating up our wives and husbands and kids instead of going out there trying to get an education, trying to start organizations to help one another, which there are. There are people doing that. Now, if you feel like he's the one you want in office, that's fine. If you like the direction we are going, that's fine as well. What direction are we going? We need to start worrying about what direction we going in our lives. Are we taking care of our family? Are we trying to take care of our neighborhood, our community? If I like the direction we are going, what direction are we going? The same direction that, and he think that Trump is going to put us in a better direction. Oh my God. I said, I am a firm believer that no matter who's in office, I have to govern my actions and lifestyle. I'm sure either of them will be breaking in my house, but one will continue to destroy decency in this country. Okay? Decency doesn't matter to some people. Okay, he says this country was never decent, and until it's torn down, the world will suffer. Okay, okay. The country has never been decent. Well, see, looking back on his past deeds, one could say that. But there has always been decent people. And if more people were decent, something could be done. And I said, well, believe it or not, there is decent people in this country. And many people of all backgrounds want to help and make this a better world. Okay? Individually, we can. Our future depends on it. Oh my God, I spelled R wrong. Okay. I agree there are some decent people. Okay, this is what he said. I agree there are some decent people. However, I personally believe the whole political system is corrupt to the core. And with this bloodlust for war is going to cause some serious problems. There is a shift in consciousness, and when enough people get bored, we will see better days. I know you are doing your part. We really just have to get like minded, which is true. Okay, that is so true. The political, it has always been corrupt. Okay, when the Constitution was written, Black people were still enslaved. And some of the writers had slaves. Okay? Now, remember, why would anybody want to go and steal other people from another country, enslave them, make them change their religion, make them change their ways? So, and yeah, see, this is what's happening. But we cannot forget who is in control. So many people have died because they refused to bend the knee. And we all have to realize it's going to come a time that we might have to sacrifice our lives for our children because our children deserve a better world. They do. And whether the white people want to believe it or not, all children deserve a better life. All children should not have to live in a life that you have racism and prejudice and people that want to oppress others, greedy people, people that don't care about the country, don't care about the earth. They deserve better. All children deserve better. That they should be able to live in a world where they can be friends with anybody they want to. But see, you have these parents, these people now that are teaching their kids to hate others. And by us black people knowing that, we need to teach our kids that you have people out here that do that. Well, thank you for listening. I mean, this is um, we can't have a repeat. You know, both parties have to start electing people that can bring the country together and put us in a better direction for everyone. You know, they can stamp it out, but they have to start now. And the only way they're gonna do that is giving power back to the people and giving them a better chance. You know, Biden, he did that. I love the fact that he did cancel a lot of that student debt. Now people's credit score then shot up. Now they could go and buy a house or get a credit card so they could have, means to help them in times of need or be able to buy their kids that uniform for their sports. Okay, so and then bringing jobs. It's something coming here now. Google's coming here, and it's another thing that's coming here that's going to bring over 1,200 jobs, high uh, paying jobs. So you're going to have to really think hard. It's just now starting to be April, so we got plenty of time to think. But really, after this, we're gonna have to start demanding um, some people that can bring this country together. Okay, love you all. Peace out. Y'all have a wonderful day.